In Reception, we continue to develop our understanding of subtraction by using a number sentence. As we become familiar with solving verbal subtraction number problems, we will present children with a number sentence to solve practically. To begin with, we are using objects. Any objects can be used, and today I'm using cubes, but anything that engages your child can be used to solve a number problem. Using our steps to learning, we begin by reading the number sentence aloud to identify what calculation we're solving and the amount needed. So in this instance, 3 take away 1 or 3 subtract 1 equals. The first number signifies the amount we begin with, and the second number shares how many we are subtracting. Our next step will be to count out the first number using objects. Here I have 1, 2, 3 cubes in a straight line. The next step will be to look at the second number in the number sentence and take away that amount. I must take away 1 cube. I then need to count how many cubes are left. 1, 2. And share the amount within the number sentence for my final step to learning. 3 subtract 1 equals 2. The next method of subtraction taught in Reception uses pictures. Referring back to our steps to learning, the first step is to read the number sentence aloud. 5 subtract 3 equals. The first number shares how many apples I have. 5. And the second number shares how many I need to subtract or take away. Now, as we're using pictures, we're unable to physically take away an amount, so we must subtract by crossing off 3 apples. To begin with, we start at the end of the line and count until we get to 3. 1, 2, 3. My next step will be to count how many apples I have left. 1, 2. I have 2 apples left, which I then record in the number sentence as my final step to learning. 5 subtract 3 equals 2. The final subtraction method taught in Reception is drawing using symbols, which is useful if the previous methods are not suitable at the time. Looking at our steps to learning, we begin by reading the number sentence aloud. 6 subtract 4 equals. The next step will be to look at the first number to identify how many symbols need to be drawn. We need to draw 6 circles. Then we look at the second number to identify how many we are subtracting. We must subtract 4. Now, just like subtracting pictures in the second method, we must cross off the amount starting at the end of the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we've crossed off 4, we stop. Once we've taken away the correct amount, the next step is to count how many are left. 1, 2. There are 2 circles left. The final step is to record how many are left into the number sentence. 6 subtract 4 equals 2.